Surviving with the fate of shackle me for cure shock. Face the word and I wisdom only will tell me what went wrong. I paid my dues, I sold my soul. Still tell me what is left for me when I've given up everything. 내 소리까지 담으로 너로景色を見ても何も感じなかったよね。考え直してもあの景色を求めていた僕は不感情なのね。振り返ってたんだろう。どの景色を見ても何も感じなかったよね。考え直してもあの景色を求めていた僕
Hello, 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 what's poppin'? Welcome to me playing Forza, because I had someone earlier today try and show me a new Need for Speed game, and I did not like the Need for Speed game, but it did give me the itch to race cars, so.
Welcome back, Sausage.
I forgot that my name was Sausage. Let's go do some sausage racing. I feel like I'll just drive around and see what I see. I suck at drifting in this game. This is definitely not a drift car. That was too much. Ow. Alright, that did not help anything.
Drop the clutch and get there. And me? Well, I'll keep dropping big beats for you right here on Base Arena. Drop it.
We are doing speed indeed. Go with this one. I feel like the game is a little quiet, but I can't really tell because I prefer Coke, but okay. Because the game mutes itself when I tab out, so I can't check what the level is in OBS. Can I change that? Audio. Stringer mode, turn that on. Microphone, horns, radio. Yeah, there's no option to not have it mute itself when I exit the game, which is really annoying. I guess let me know if the game sounds quiet, and I'll try and figure out what I need to do to boost the volume. Oh. Mech sim? That sounds interesting. Oop, oop, oop. And I am not passing anybody on this track. This is way too tight of a track for me to do anything with this car. I should have stuck with the car I was driving. Or taken the other one, but... Alright, why the hell is this game so damn quiet? I don't get it. It's so damn quiet. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, God, my throat. Ugh. Thank you for the follow, Jennifer Fernandez. Hey, how you doing? I probably could have taken this faster, but I didn't want to crash.
You have arrived at your destination.
Top 83% of racers. Wow, I sure do love being unexceptional. Are there no races in this direction? Did I just put myself on a long road to nowhere? Wait, is there a new event over there? I thought I did all the events in this game already. But it says there's a new event right here. Oh, a showcase remix. What in the fuck is that? Bro. Is this what we're doing today? Is that right? I'm good. I got my... This is my weekend for me today and tomorrow. I'm a night shift security guard, but I don't have work today or tomorrow, so I'm gonna be streaming for... I don't know, we'll see. It might be a streamathon, might be a subathon. Or I might just stream for 12 hours for shits and giggles. Because I do be doing that sometimes. Okay. Alright, traction is not our friend today. Nah.
We just lose yellow.
Wow, this car is not meant for this, I'll tell you that. When they did this the first time, it was a rally car. Oh lord, there is no suspension here.
Coming on the quarry.
Alright, come on, buddy. Keep it on the road for me. Oh, Lord. How long have I been into streaming? Only for the past 2 years, about. I got into a motorcycle accident a little over 2 years ago that got me stuck at home. And then, yeah, I started, you know, playing with it a little bit then. And then a little bit after that, I just kind of started doing it all the time. Wow, the other bikes are gone. I am way too slow for this. But yeah, then our friend Brain here has been on the platform definitely for longer. But boop. Oh, that was the finish. Well, yeah, well, that's about as well as I was ever gonna go.
Don't worry about it. If I tell these guys to run it again, they'll be overjoyed.
I'm not running that again. I mean, I've been streaming for 3 years. Has it been 3 years already? I thought it was 2. This count is only a few weeks old. Well, that's true, but has it been 3 years already? That's wild. I thought it was only 2.
Alright guys, this'll be easy. Just don't miss the checkpoints and let's go.
It's like 2018, yeah. No, it's kind of funny. The way I got started into streaming, or the way I got into it, was just because, like, I had always hung out yep, that's true. I had always been hanging out in like Discord calls with my friends. And we started playing like story games and just sharing our screens in Discord with each other, and then we would get like really like invested in each other's games, and it became a thing where we just had like we would play story games together, but like only one of us was playing, but we would all be invested in it, like watching each other play. And then we were like, you know what, maybe the streaming thing is actually kind of sick as fuck. So yeah. What other games do I play? I play mostly story games. Like I just said, you know, my origin fucking of streaming is just watching each other play streaming story games. But I don't, like, you can't do that all the time, obviously, right? Because, you know, story's only fresh once. But like I've played God of War, I've played Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to stream The Last of Us, 'cause I haven't played that at all yet. Am I a speedrunner? I wouldn't say that I am. The only things that I do similar to that, I play Celeste as well. I was going for, I guess I still am going for 100%ing Celeste, which is apparently like a challenge that only around 300-ish people have actually done globally. And I'm figuring out why. That game is hard as shit. Those challenges are hard as shit. But,
Looks like I'm the only one left.
yeah, no, that and Titanfall. I guess you could say I speedrun Titanfall. But, besides that, no. Did I make it myself? No. This version of my PNG was drawn by, have this overlay with the splits on the side. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. At one point, I did have a controller overlay when I played Celeste, but yeah, I'm gonna assume that I'm just not gonna be able to beat this guy. But yeah, no, what the fuck was I saying? God damn it. The other thing about me is that I have ADHD, so if I like, I'll forget what the fuck I was talking about. Lots of streamers have the split times. That is true. I'll just take your word for it. At least I haven't seen. I don't watch a lot of streams. I watch very few because, like I said, like I was just explaining, I have ADHD really bad, so I will like lose interest way too quickly to be able to watch like most content. Almost all the runners I know do it. Oh, you mean use the split times? Yeah, that makes sense. I want to go to the festival and change cars because I'm not enjoying the way this car is driving right now. But I'm not going to fast travel there because I'm playing a racing game. The whole point is that I want to be driving.
Turn left. Turn left.
But yeah. What the fuck was I saying? I think I was just responding to questions. I also am a software developer, for those of you that are new to the channel. Talking about the PNG, it's not that anything is wrong with the car necessarily, it just doesn't have the feel that I'm looking for. I don't know. It don't feel right, man. But fucking Gee, why don't I do what now? Hold on. I'll tab over here so I can read these messages. GP for upgrade like 2D. Oh, you mean my PNG. Because I'm a broke bitch. I was gonna say oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that the source of the PNG is actually that a friend made it for me just off a whim, basically. I didn't even pay for this PNG to get made. So everything that I have, not Alvo actually, what's it called? I was talking to Alvo about like the image that you see is an original design, essentially. Well, I don't know if I should say original design by me, but basically I was describing what that I wanted my PNG to look like, which is basically what you see now. That's exactly what I did want my character to look like. And then Avo walked in the room, or no, I was describing it to Avo, and he was like, "It sounds like it's so cringy. It sounds like someone's first time OC." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is my first OC. I'm just barely getting into all of this shit." And apparently, the people I was on the call with were so annoyed at Avo like making fun of my character that they like made it out of spite. So yeah, that's how I got this PNG. But yeah, no, talking about oh, I just realized Celestial redeemed Irwin mode. Hey Mandy. I don't know if I'm good at Irwin anymore. It's been a long time, but fuck, what's I just saying? Hey Mandy. You like my car, Mandy? There are a lot more software jobs than most other jobs, yo. It's more of getting the proper schooling or experience in and saying, yo, give me a job, Mandy. A little deep on the... Yeah, I it's been a hot minute. Hey, Mandy. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, Mandy. God, my throat is so fucked up. I'm gonna just hold off on Irwin for a second. I'll get back to when I'm done talking about what I'm talking about. But, yeah, no, I'm a software developer. I don't do it for work. I do it for Twitch mostly, actually. The PNG, the animation of my PNG is a piece of software that I wrote. PNG Tube is what it's called. The TTS Redeem that I have is also a piece of software that I wrote. There's a few things. When I give people shout outs, Clippy is like a replacement for Twitch Guru's clip shout outs. So yeah. You can check out my GitHub is linked down below somewhere if you want to see all the things that I make. The only people who are getting axed are people from large game companies who failed their fans. I mean, yeah, the whole like tech layoffs thing is a fucking disaster of a like thing. Well, the thing is, like, the thing about the tech layoffs is that those are game companies that are putting out worse games, but still making the highest profits they've ever reported, and then doing layoffs. It's like, okay, you guys are just being greedy assholes. Like, you're fucking everyone over for your shareholders, and that's their responsibility as a publicly traded business, is to do everything for their shareholders, but it's still shitty. You're an artist? Nice. Hey, Mandy.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Oh, I think someone asked what class this car is. I'm assuming it's Class A. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like to put my cars around Class A. But I think maybe it's just like the car's a little too heavy. I don't know. I might need to turn this up to Class S to make it like more fun. Bungie hired tons of people instead of laying folks off, and ODST was born exactly.
Turn sharp right.
Alright.
You have arrived
I keep trying to
at your
drift because I was playing fucking Need for Speed. Hey Mandy. You like my cars, yo? I don't know, it feels heavy, but I don't know if it's just because I have the wrong parts in here. Yeah. Let me pull out... I like how this car drives, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Oh, shut the fuck up. I got that pull-out game, yo. Oh, is that rear-wheel drive? That might be why. I actually prefer my cars to be all-wheel drive. You need to have... Damn, bro. He does not have to do me like that. Can't believe this. Where's Flair? Time him out. Still in works. Yeah, there we go. I'm developing my Riz. And it's still in beta. Just haven't released it yet. That's all it is. I'm a Riz developer, yo. Ah, fuck. I'm still in pre-alpha. No, speaking of which, I actually am, what's it called? I've been working on... I haven't released anything in a hot minute. I've just been little patches and bug updates, but that's because I've been developing a new, like, downgrade the version. You complete when Overwatch 2 gets its PvE story mode. Damn, bro. Have y'all heard about that? That's fucking ridiculous, because I don't really know much about Overwatch. I don't like play it on the regular or anything. I didn't follow the news stories until just recently. Well, but that's what the news was, is that they're not making it anymore. They were just like, yeah, we give up, it's not happening. Fucking... I've been eating sand. They still are? Okay, maybe like I said, I don't follow it very closely, but I kept hearing that they just weren't gonna do it anymore. And they're like, fuck it, nah, never mind. We can't make the story. They like literally gave up is what I heard. I thought I saw like a tweet or something. Although, given how Twitter's been recently, I guess anybody could pretend to be them and just make some shit up as well. Oh, Lord. Hey, Mandy. Oh, fuck you. Oh, that's a tree. Yep. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. They're not making the other 3 PvE modes, the progression stuff, and they're not making the story campaign, but they're still making a story mode. So if there's no campaign, what's the story mode? What's left? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, Mandy. I gotta like really fucking deep throat that shit to do that voice. Short stories like what failed in early Overwatch. Oh, I see. Damn it, I didn't break hard enough for that corner. 18 plus Overwatch 2 Dojin copy their story. There we go. Damn it, and then I fucked up the turn anyways. Yeah. That's a lot of not shit that's being, yeah. Ow. Ow. God, it's been so long since I fucking played this game. I'm trash now. Stop trying to drift, you fucking idiot! Hey, Mandy. Yo, suck my dick, yo. There we go, I think that's better, Erwin. Because not a campaign doesn't mean it's not a story mode. I mean, that's true, but that's what I want out of a story mode, is a campaign. Not that I'm a fucking Overwatch, like, fan to be really making demands of them or anything, but... if it was me, that's what I would want. I'm so mad at fucking Bungie for taking my goddamn story out of Destiny. Hey, Mandy. Kate's dead, yo. Ah! Ow. They keep retconning each other? Damn. Just brake a little harder there. There we go. Oh no, my car's pulling to the left. I forgot I have like all the difficulty settings cranked all the way up in this game. So my car takes damage every time I crash into shit. Now I'm like pulling to the left slightly and I'm probably not getting all my engine horsepower. Oh yeah, no, I can feel it. Oh, that's unfortunate because that's the main advantage of this car is this horsepower, dude. Hold on, I just saw a message pop up, but I didn't get to read it. Give me a second. I'll finish this race and then I'll catch up on chat. Hey, Mandy. You like my Mercedes, yo? Oh shit, that's a hard turn. Ow, you cunt. You know, what's funny? All these names that are popping up are like the names of people that I played with, that I played like Halo 3 on the Xbox 360 with, is all of these people. Wacka Gorilla, like everyone, all the names you see are from back in the day. And some of the names I don't recognize anymore because they have changed their names. Like, I don't know who the fuck Suglight Rose is. Because everyone that I play with nowadays I'm friends with on Steam, not on Xbox. Haven't played on a console in a long fucking time. The only console-like thing I have is the Steam Deck, which is still a gaming PC. Man, I'm getting my fucking ass handed to me right now. An actual Arch user, yeah. Well, does it count as an actual Arch user if you're using the Arch install that comes with the Steam Deck? Ugh. So I would say SteamOS is pretty far removed from any standard Arch install at that point. It's like it's a read-only system. You can't even do any Arch stuff on it. It has more similarities to Android in its OS construction than it does any Linux distro. Or any desktop Linux distro anyways. Think of it same as living in Emacs. Ew. Well, yeah. I forgot. I think someone said to me like, "Oh, do you use Vim or Emacs?" And I was like, "Nano." Nora Silverblue. Yeah, I was gonna say there are a few more desktop OSs nowadays that have that, like, what's it called, atomic updates or whatever it's called. Although I think that's still different from what SteamOS is doing, because SteamOS uses an AB partition scheme with like entire system image updates coming from Steam servers, which is a lot closer to Android than like atomic updates. I'm assuming Silverblue uses atomic updates. I don't actually know that, but... Windows also doing AB. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the AB partition scheme just because we have ButterFS, which will let you do like snapshots and stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like you use less space and you achieve the same, you know, like OS redundancy, as long as the, you know, whole fucking file system doesn't become corrupted, which, like, I don't know how it would. Wait, you're saying AB wastes a lot of space, or snapshots waste a lot of space? NTFS. Well, yeah, but you should be. I'm talking about operating system partitions here. Don't be using NTFS for your OS. It's not like NTFS has, like, what's it called, full support on Linux in the first place to be even a part of that conversation. Yeah, okay. I was making sure because I wasn't sure which one you were referring to. Yeah. That's my whole point, is that AB wastes a lot of space, versus like with ButterFS, or with any operating system, file system, LVM, whatever, that supports snapshots. It's like, you only need to save the differences, and then you know, save all that fucking space that you're wasting on a whole second system partition.
Yes! Okay, breathe, Jay, just breathe. No, that was, that was alright, I guess.
I'm surprised I got first. I didn't think I would after all the fucking damage I did to my car. Are there any obvious demerits of BTRFS? It's relatively new as far as file systems go. It's only recently been considered stable enough to be used for essential data, because for a long time people were like, oh, don't put anything important on ButterFS because it'll corrupt your shit, and then it's gone. But it hasn't done that for a long time, I think, so. The other option, I would still say that putting, what's it called, like, mass storage on BTRFS is not the best option, just because ZFS has inline deduplication, and is, like, a lot more mature, so it's better to use that, but then Linux compatibility can be a pain in the ass depending on the distro you're using, so. But for an operating system, I would say ButterFS is the obvious choice, and for like a modern OS. Yeah, I do. Me, my friend. Oh wait, hold on. I never caught up on the rest of chat. Let me go look over here. Everything they said would be happened to make Overwatch 2 to say it was a different game is gone, so now it's Overwatch 1.01. Everyone was playing PvP, holding on to the hopes of PvE, and since people were going in... Oh yeah, that's the tweet that I saw, so they weren't doing PvE. They're getting rid of what they wanted to work on. No one really cared about, yeah. Isn't this the longest race or something? Yes, it is the longest race. Or at least it's one of 4. I think in this game they have one for every, like, class of race that you can be in. Did I catch up on chat already? I don't know, just say, repeat something if I didn't read it. Me and my friends were shit-talking meta, and he said, suck and suck my nuts. Nice. Yeah, no, I use ButterFS whenever I, like, use Linux. I don't currently have any, like, fresh Linux installs. I just have SteamOS. I just got my Steam Deck replaced, so it's still running, stock SteamOS, and then my desktop computer uses Windows just for game compatibility. Oh yeah, sip from the sippy cup. Oh, my sippy cup is entirely empty. I will have to refill that later. Don't have any other drinks on me at the moment. But yeah, no. ButterFS with, I particularly like the OpenSUSE installer will install ButterFS with, it didn't break, it's just that when I initially got it, I got one of the ones that had like really bad battery issues, and I just never went and replaced it because when I first got it, it was immediately obvious that it had battery problems, but because like they were still shipping out pre-orders and stuff, I got in pretty damn early and I still waited like a really long time to get mine. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just deal with it for now and then wait until they are like no longer on back order and then I'll replace it so I don't have to wait. But then I didn't have a residential address for a long time, so I only just now got back to being able to give them an address that they would let me replace it with. Yeah, no. I tried all kinds of fucking operating systems on this thing. I tried OpenSUSE, I tried different installs of Arch. There's a package in the R from Chimera OS that gives you the SteamOS session back, which is nice, but I almost just went with Chimera OS, except that you don't get a choice of desktop environment when you do that. So I went against it. There was Fedora, I forget what it's called, the version of Fedora that the Proton GE developer makes. Is that gaming OS thing? Is OpenSUSE a gaming OS? No. But I figured it would probably be fine just because I was getting Steam and Lutris from FlatHub anyways. So all their dependencies and everything would already be bundled in them. And then, you know, video drivers are just the same across... Oh, Chimera OS. Yeah. Chimera OS is a gaming distro specifically. It's basically, or at least the modern version of Chimera OS after the release of SteamOS 3, because what Chimera OS started as, what it still is essentially, is just a gaming OS that has Steam Big Picture mode as its desktop environment, and then you could switch to GNOME. But they recently updated it to use the SteamOS Big Picture mode, which is essentially just the Steam Deck environment. So it's basically SteamOS 3, but with GNOME instead of KDE. I have not seen the new FlatHub website. I haven't actually been to the FlatHub website ever, so to me it would just be the same website. I didn't really interact with FlatHub at all until I got my Steam Deck, actually. I always preferred like installing the software through the system package manager whenever I could. And so I've never used like Snap or FlatHub, or, I mean, I've used a few app images, but only when like, and fuck Docker. But, you know, those are generally like my fallback options for when my fucking wild operating system choices I make don't have compatibility stuff. They cleaned it up a lot, now it has verified checkmarks, nice. I wanted to, I need to figure out how to use OpenSUSE's, the whole reason that I started checking out OpenSUSE is because of their open build service, which allegedly I can just put my software into there and it will build basically repositories for every, you know, distro that I could want it to build them for, which sounds nice. But I don't know if I'm just stupid. I could not figure out their documentation on like what the fuck I was supposed to do to actually make that happen. So I do not have... I have Linux builds of my software that like require Linux builds, but actually I don't think, do I even have... Everything I've written recently has been JavaScript and Python, so there's no build involved at all, but God, I hate writing in those languages. But hold on, I think you asked me something and I did not see what it was. I like to use flat seal, just swallowing the placebo with minimal permissions, yeah. I haven't had to use flat seal for my purposes, but I have had problems where like, because I tried to use VS Code through FlatHub, and immediately it was like, this is a pain in the ass to do dependencies for like my software and stuff, or if I want to install different compilers or whatever. Yeah, God, I can't stand Python's type system. Oh, actually, I did recently hear though about a what the fuck was it called? There's like a new Python interpreter coming out apparently. Do I still use code? Yeah, I specifically use VS Codium or Code Server, which is essentially like a hosted instance of VS Code that I access through the web browser instead of running an Electron, instance on my computer. Which I mainly do that because I'm constantly wiping and reinstalling my devices, whether that be just a distro hop or because I'm trying to get rid of Windows for the umpteenth time. So yeah, I just run Code Server on my cloud server, and that's also useful because as I'm writing stuff that is accessed through a web browser, I can just edit the files that are directly accessible on a web server already. No, it's not that at all. What it is, apparently it was created for machine learning, GPU acceleration stuff. However, it is a general purpose programming language based off of Python. It's compatible with Python. It's basically a TypeScript type thing. So they're adding static typing and all the optimizations you can do with that into a new interpreter. So it's not out yet as far as I know. You can request access to a beta version of it. But once it does release, that is something that I definitely want to work on. Now Transpilot, as far as I know, it still works off the interpreter system. It's just a separate interpreter. So you can take your Python code and run it through their interpreter, and it just runs like normal Python code. But then you can add type hints and everything to your code, and then it runs a lot faster because the interpreter can make assumptions about the data. Or at least, I'm assuming it's not compiled. I actually don't know. Like I said, it hasn't come out yet. But I've only seen information about writing in the language, which is just like, yeah, you can write a program, add type hints, and get instant speed boosts. Just because optimization's in the compiler / interpreter, whichever one it is. But yeah, once that language comes out, I am definitely going to be looking to use that as my replacement for Python, just so that I can, because I've had problems with both JavaScript and Python where I don't realize that something is being assigned to Rust. God, I do need to learn Rust. I haven't gotten around to it. I would like to be writing all of my like non-web browser stuff in Rust. But another problem that I have is that I need to make desktop GUIs, and so far, all that Rust has is just like web-based front ends, which is not what I want. I want a native front end. And I also need to learn WX widgets because that's literally what I want. But that requires that I understand C++, and that's something else that I really should learn. I deal with Python and it has been that bad. Yeah, I should really just buckle down and do it at some point, but I also lately have been spending all my time working on, the thing is that like my software that I make for Twitch has, I wouldn't say exploded in popularity, but it has been like slowly growing without my knowledge, and then suddenly it was just in my like view that, hey, a lot of people actually use my software now, and it's rather like people speak volumes about it. And I was like, well, in that case, I should probably fix the problems with the software because people are kind of relying on it. If it was just, me fucking around, it's one thing, because that's what it started as. It was just my friends being like, hey, this software is annoying to use, can you fix it? And I was like, I could just make a better one. And then I made a better one. But now it's like there's big streamers like Zavi, who's probably live right now, using like my TTS bot that I wrote fucking 2 years ago and then never touched again. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier that I'm working on, I haven't done anything except for like patches, what's it called, like bug fixes, because I have been setting up some server infrastructure for my overlays finally, because so far everything I've written has been client-side only. But when you're using client-side only apps that are accessing the Twitch API, you can only get access to tokens that expire after 2 months, and then you have no method for renewing your tokens to the Twitch API. So the user just has to do it manually every 2 months, which is very annoying. And there's a long enough time period that I didn't even know it would happen until everyone's shit broke at the same time, and I was just very confused. But now I have a server running that can automatically renew, or that can give my app's refresh tokens, which they can then use still through the server to get new access tokens whenever they need them. So theoretically, you'll then be able to just set and forget those overlays and not worry about it anymore. But the thing is, whenever I'm writing software, I always think about, I try to make everything as simple as possible. And that includes like what it depends on. Has so many issues with the Twitch API, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But I think about like, okay, so I have to rely on the Twitch API, there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm now adding my own server as a dependency. And my software already works without my server as a dependency, maybe not as well as it will with the server. But if for some reason my server were to go offline for any period of time, I still want my software to work. And I want new users to be able to start using the software without my server working. And so that introduces some complications into how I design like things like token management, because I want it to use the refresh token system, but it still needs to support the old like access only system in case the refresh token system goes down for some reason. But what is your logic question? Tell me this. I have an app that uses the GitHub API with its rate limits. Okay. I found the Twitch rate limits are pretty fucking liberal. It's like if you make one request a second, you will only have used like half or 2/3 of the Twitch rate limit. But I guess that's because Twitch expects your, what's it called? Like you have servers that you're proxying all your requests through, so it's not like what I'm doing. Twitch API as a whole seems like it's really not designed for client-side only stuff. They expect you to have your own server you're operating from which you are like doing everything. Because like Twitch, what's it called? Event subscriptions, you couldn't do client-side. You just had to have a web server running that they would post notifications to. You couldn't just like connect to a WebSocket and get the notifications. Now you can. But it's like the fact that's a recent development for how long Twitch has been a thing. Kind of a pain in the ass. Although now that it is a thing, that's another piece of software that I need to write, is to have a chat box and a stream alerts widget. Where should I store the tokens? How should I handle limits just by errors on the client? Yeah, so depending on how your app works, for me, the design of my apps means that I don't have to worry about rate limits at all, because they are mostly just triggered by like redeems on the channel or something. So like I'm not doing any polling. I don't know how GitHub's API works, but like you avoid polling whenever you can, and you will usually not have problems as long as you can be event triggered somehow. But yeah, no. So I would say yes, that what you want to do is just handle kind of like a package manager for GitHub releases, okay. Then yeah, you would have no reason to do polling or anything like that. But yeah, no. If the rate limits, like, you could do the same calculation I did for the Twitch limits, right? Just see, bring it down to like a second worth of requests and see, does your app do anything that exceeds the number of requests you have per second or per minute, or that could exceed any of that? For package manager, I guess it could if you're like downloading a particularly large amount of packages or something. But yeah, no, I would say that all you can really do in that situation is just present the error to the user, say, hey, we've hit the rate limit now, you have to wait before you perform this action again, or whatever. Because for a lot of errors, there are a lot of errors that you can't handle yourself in programming, and then there are some errors that are just like, this is outside of my control. You just have to, as the user, know that this is what happened, and like deal with it yourself. Ooh, there we go. The Discord app does this, which isn't really a good example. Yeah, no, Discord is definitely not. But what's a drag race? I think I could probably drag race in this car. Let's see. I mean, I'm only racing against AI, so I doubt I'll lose. Oh wait, this says the Juggernaut. This is probably a really long one, isn't it? I don't think my top speed is all that high in this car. We'll see. They're probably going to catch up with me once I hit my top speed here. Somewhat. I'm not super experienced with like any kind of car tuning, but I did my best. I did tune the gear ratios, and it's definitely not tuned for drag racing, but see, now I'm at my top speed. Yep, and they're all pulling up on me. Yeah, because I designed my shit more for acceleration than anything else, and acceleration isn't going to help me here. Okay. Yeah, and that corner might have just saved me. I can just keep this going. I guess really what saved me there is that the AI is just dumb and doesn't know how to fucking corner properly. Oh, but yeah, no, that reminded me of the issue that I'm trying to solve. Not the issue, but I'm trying to figure out how to write the code, how to structure the code that will manage... Wow, that guy is taking off. Holy shit. How to manage the code that will do token management for each of the client-side apps. Because the design is simple when it's just access tokens or when it's just the refresh token system. But trying to combine them or be able to like alternate between them and have the app itself make the decision of when to use one or the other is a little complicated. So that might be another situation where I just put it user facing and be like, hey, you can use access tokens or you can use refresh tokens. I don't know. I feel like it's okay. That just did some serious damage to my car. I'm not sure like what the right way to go with this is, because all the other software that I've built is just standalone software. This is like the modern JWT stuff. I'm not sure what JWT is, but all the other software that I've written has been standalone software, and so the issue isn't necessarily the token management itself. The issue is I don't want to write my software to depend on my other software. I still want it to work as a standalone piece of software if it can. And obviously it can because it has been up until now. So by adding my server software as a dependency, I am essentially just making more work for myself because of the fact that I want it to be able to still operate independently. Which in retrospect, maybe I'm like feature bloating myself. I might just need to just make it work. Oh, JSON Web Token, yeah. Yes, that is what I'm dealing with. But in retrospect, I think I might need to just make it work using only the refresh system for now, and then add the standalone ability as a feature update later.
You have arrived at your destination.
It's okay if the first version doesn't have all the features as long as it works. There's no reason that my server should go down anytime soon. I've paid for a year of the VPS, so as long as I don't touch it, nothing will go wrong. The server software is a lot simpler than the client software, so there's no reason that it wouldn't work. You write better code in 2 months. Yeah, this is true. That's facts. Next, that's been part of the reason that I've continued to like rewrite the same few apps, is because I'll come back to it and be like, I could have made better design decisions here. It's like, you know what'll happen? Every single time I will write a function and then realize that I need slightly more out of that function, and that keeps happening until it's a fucking spaghetti code mess. And I'll just be like, well, time to scrap this and just completely rebuild it, and then it does everything the old one did, but it's better. It's easier to understand and it works simpler. It's like one of the things I've been doing is putting all of my scripts inside of JavaScript modules. But I think I've realized that I need to stop doing that, because then it makes debugging and extending my code with third-party code a little harder. Overcomplicating my code, but at least it's easier to reuse now. Yeah, that's the other part that, like, that's the part that I'm actually struggling with now, essentially, is not so much that, like, how to manage tokens and all that other stuff. I want to make the code generic so that I don't have to write this code, you know, for every other app that I update to use my server. But yeah. I mean, sure, yeah, you could, I have, if you do ! Discord, you could, like, post them there. Although I also have a software support Discord, that would probably be a better place for that, but regardless. Which reminds me, I feel so fucking stupid. I had someone join my Discord for software support. I sent them a little wave emoji, and then a minute later they were like, hey, I need help, where should I post about it? And I completely missed their fucking message for 5 days. I came back and checked later and I was like, oh, fuck. I don't know how I didn't fucking, like, hear the ping or whatever, but I hope they worked it out.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ow. Let me switch cars here. I've been driving this around for too long. Sort by class. I asked someone I know to check it out, but 2 days later I see a GitHub issue saying, how the fuck do I use it? Let's go with... see what I got in B class. I don't think I've fucking tuned any of these cars in B class. Forgot to add a release. Damn. Go with the 911. I don't think I've probably touched this car, given that it's still looks like brand new. Normally I put a livery on my cars after I finish fucking around with them. Ow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I was not ready for this amount of power under my hood. Okay, yeah, I definitely didn't tune this car. Okay, come on. Work with me, baby. This racetrack is way too tight for this class of car. Oh, come on. Damn, fucked up that turn. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pass anybody on this fucking thing. Ah, I fucked that up. Alright, we're just fucking slamming it to the end of the race at this point. Okay, sorry, what did you say? I see you spent my time in Forza working on random cars I never use. Ooh, I get to win something. Give me a car, all I care about is cars. Alright, I'm not gonna wear that, but thanks, I guess. I don't like that his shirt goes past his jacket in this game. That feels wrong. Need to get this thing somewhere I can really open it up. Oh, maybe. Oh, shit. Let me see, hold on, because I like this car, but I want to get it out somewhere that's not a tight, closed-in track like that, so I can actually use all the power this thing has. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, that's not in this game. Damn it. There's a specific race I just thought of, but it's in Forza 3. That's not in Forza 4. Forza 3 is my favorite Forza game. I just like how the driving feels the best in that one. Ow. Ow. Tree race, sure. Yeah, let me take, I don't even recognize this car. Actually, if it's a street race, I do need my most powerful car, don't I? Because no, there's no class limits. Go with this. Oh no. Alright, that's a rewind. Is it raining? It is raining. Shit. Shit, I didn't brake hard enough for that turn. I didn't see that coming. Ah. I'm definitely not winning this race. That other guy is gone. Ah, and I keep fucking up. Surprised I haven't been passed yet. Oh, shit. Ow. My favorite car? That's a good question. Probably... Yeah, I don't know, actually. I think the what's it called? Mercedes I was just driving is definitely my favorite feeling one. But I'm also very guilty of picking things just because I like how they look. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. Okay. I got beat by a damn pickup truck. Oh, sorry. Were the tire screeches part of the song just there? Yeah, I tend to have really out there sneezes. There's a speed trap over there. I bet I could probably fucking get a 3-star in this car. Nope, not if I fucking slam into a building. Probably? I'm not sure. I don't really, like I said, I mostly target A-class, so the S-class cars that I do have is kind of there. Is that a 3-star? I feel like I could go faster than that if I come from this direction. I have a lot more straight away here. Yeah, see that? There we go. These gears do be topping out. I don't know what that Super 7 thing is in the distances, but I'm gonna go find out. Yeah, if I adjust the gear ratios up and stuff. Ow. Oh, is that what that is? Never mind then. I'll just hit whatever race I see in this direction. Or I could go do that taxi thing, but the taxi cab mission's kind of annoying me. Let me see. What is this one?
Now, I know that this investment might look like a lot, but it's worth it, trust me. Every business you buy will give you a daily payout of their earnings, so there's a nice incentive for you.
I didn't realize I hadn't even
wanna put you
started
in
the
touch
taxi
with Aisha.
missions.
She just started a new company for the fastest taxi service in the UK. But she's not just looking for a driver, she's looking for a business partner. Interested? Amazing. You will not regret this. And you'll really be helping Aisha out.
Aisha?
Great to see you. You ready for this? Aisha will handle the clients, you handle the driving. You are going to love the driving.
Am I? I'm getting out of a Koenigsegg to get into this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna love it that much.
And who are you? Oh, the driver, the one Joel sent. Yes. So the business plan was for a premium taxi service around the UK. You know, get where you're going fast. But with Horizon in town, the definition of fast has changed somewhat lately. So you're hired. Here's your first fare. Oh, I'm Aisha, by the way.
Single worst Prey-Tune story car, oh no.
You've arrived. Oh, that was quick. Excellent. What was your name again? Never mind. I'll call the passenger for you. Now, first impressions are everything. This has to be fast, clean, and friendly. Oh no, did I clean the car? Yes, I did. I'm sure I did. You'll be taking this one over to the festival. Make sure it goes well.
It's the most Australian man I've ever seen.
G'day, how
Yep.
are you? I'm so excited to get to Horizon UK. I went to Horizon Australia and it was amazing. Have you been to the festival yourself? Not a talker, eh? That's okay. Never never been to the UK before. I only landed last night. But I'd say the main difference between here and Australia so far is that we're better at everything.
Alright.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Kind of a dick thing to say, but that's fine.
Turn right.
This is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be so far.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Wow!
I'm kind of driving like a grandpa, but
It's massive! Take it back. You Poms might have actually beaten us at something for a change.
In 100 yards, turn right. Turn left.
why is this? Alright. Here you go.
How long did that take? You're not a talker, but you sure can drive.
No checkpoints. I did not notice that actually.
See you round like a rissole.
$10,000 is common, huh? I'd like some fucking common $10,000. I'm gonna drop a common $10,000 in my lap real
So
quick.
your
Fucking
first fare went well? It did?
the most money I've ever had.
Well, that's excellent, isn't it? No time to rest. We've got another one. Local job. There should be a car waiting for you. Go, go, go! I've set the pickup location for you. I don't care how you get there. Just get there.
Yes, ma'am. Turn was a lot sooner than I expected it to be.
Phew. All right. Park. Wait. Breathe.
Turn damage off for this
Oh,
one.
no.
Oh,
Oh, no, no, no. Our next fare is a London cab driver. Just keep it fast and professional, and whatever you do, don't disagree with him. I've put the route in your computer. This is working nicely. I can set it up for you without us having to worry about street numbers and things.
See, in my day, taxi driving was a calling, not a pastime. Now it's all smartphones and touchscreens, though, isn't it? You've got your little sat-nav there. Let's see you get me to Hyde House. Going a bit fast, ain't you? I mean, I go through London traffic like a hot knife through butter, but I've got the skill and the experience, don't I?
oh, is that right? Is that right, sir? I don't have the skill and experience for this.
Turn back there.
Oh, shut the
Gotta tell
fuck
you,
up.
These gadgets and gizmos are never going to replace good old-fashioned know-how. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is still the right way.
You dumb cunt.
Tell you what I like about your office, though. Nice motor, spacious, comfy. 5-point seatbelts, very swanky.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
That doesn't seem too bad.
this Hythe house? It's there at the time. Blimey. Well, guess you did all right then, didn't ya? If you're ever down in London, don't try to pinch any of my fares. Hey? Hey?
Okay, yes, I got it. I nailed it. Move on, please. Promoted in it. Why doesn't it don't do the wheel spin when I unlock the wheel spin? I gotta go into my menus and fucking use them.
I don't believe this. Our last fare left a bad review.
What?
Way too fast, reckless driving, no conversation, 0 stars. The nerve of him. Oh, well, doesn't seem to have lessened demand.
Why are there dirt tires on?
I've been hoping to increase efficiency, so I went down to the Horizon Auto Show and spoke to a young man named Jamin. He seemed like a nice guy, so I let him make some changes to the car. Not sure what they were. Tell me if you notice any difference.
Yeah, I noticed dirt tires.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Just wait here. I'll text the passenger. Oh, wait. Oh, no. The passenger wants a driver that can drive like crazy. You do know how to do that, right?
Sure.
Hiya, I'm headed for a house on Derwent Water, please. First day and night at the festival have been incredible. Now it's time for the after party.
I like your voice.
Oh, you're not the driver with the bad review, are you? I was hoping I'd get you. Too fast, too slick, and no talking. Sounds like the best taxi ride ever for a Londoner.
Ow.
Let's go. That was fantastic. I came to Horizon for the music. Had no idea I'd actually get to race as well. Jess, it's me. Remember that hilarious Aisha's taxi review we read? I got that driver. Yeah. You're at the party? Cool. I'll be there in, I don't know, about 10 seconds at this rate.
I'm just barely keeping it together on this course.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, is that not count? Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much. I have a great festival. Here, I'm giving you a 5-star review right now. If it went higher than that, I would.
Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely not as good off-road as I am on-road. Hey, Mandy. You like my taxi cabio?
So many many fares, so many passengers. I'd hire someone to help me process them all, but I'm afraid it would just free me up to panic about something else. Right, here's one.
Whoa, that sounds different.
I've set the pickup location. It's way out in the countryside.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
How many horses I got down here now? And in the rain. Is this the same engine as it was the first time? I feel like it wasn't quite as loud or as high
400
pitched.
yards.
Maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
Turn left.
Oy.
Now, where's the passenger? Oh, hurry up before you get rained on. I've calculated your optimum route and uploaded it to your onboard computer, because it's not as if I don't have 1,000 other things to do.
Well, don't complain to me about it.
You alright? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car and... Ugh. Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Lovely weather today, she says. How about a walk in the country, she says. No need to take an umbrella, she says. What could possibly go wrong? You lot from the festival like the damp though, don't you? Slipping and sliding all over the place.
I don't. I like a nice dry piece of pavement to fucking tear ass down.
You know what's funny? Where I'm from, we get rained on about 150 days a year. And we're still surprised when it happens.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
That corner was way slower than it needed to be. Also, there's no checkpoints, so I'm just gonna slam ass right towards this fucking destination.
400 yards, turn right.
Okay. We have arrived. Hello? We have
I'm gonna
arrived?
go inside
There we go.
and have a cup of tea and a very long, very hot bath. Thanks for saving me. You go enjoy the weather. Glad it's fun for someone.
Oh, bullshit. Alright, whatever. I guess if I had just not taken the road at all, I would have gotten there faster. I got one more level until I can never play this game again. Oh, oh, come on. Give me a car, goddammit. Dang, nabbit bubba. Okay, I don't want to see your fucking ads. Oh, of course, and opens the Steam overlay to fucking... Fuck off! I'm not paying for your fucking add-ons. I got money for that. Anybody got time for that?
Well, despite the business bringing in far more passengers than we can handle, our friend
No,
Joe
my
Carter
character level is
thinks we
at
need to
69
do a
or
little
68.
advertising. He's
When I get
organised
to
it for us.
69, that's when I have to
How
stop.
nice of him. He
Oh
won't
wait,
tell
what was
me
that redeem? I
exactly
didn't see
what
it.
involves.
Let me check what that was. Sip from the sippy cup. The sippy cup is empty right now. I have to go refill it.
He
But I'll do that
insists
later.
on you as a driver.
Wait, I'm in my car?
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Hold on. Joel sent me a message. Aish? Oh no, it's never good when he calls me that. I ran a cross-promotion contest with my world's fastest label to give away the quickest taxi ride in Horizon history.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I feel like that's something Aisha should definitely have known about before accepting the... Oh, that's a turn. I was looking at the Iridium. And a stretch.
Will is a Horizon fan all the way from the US. Don't worry, your new driver's got this.
Much obliged for the ride. I know it's strange and we're not going far, but I was over here for the festival and I've been a fan of drag racing for as long as I can remember, so, gee, Horizon sure is something, ain't it?
Alright, is this what they think all Americans are like? Oh, so my job is literally just to beat the speed target. Okay. It seems very simple given it's an automatic.
That's all right.
Oh,
Redirect
because
cruises to the
I'm
passenger.
dumb.
I'm good at those. I make them very fast.
I didn't hit the gas when the go, so I ran out of the time.
Well, I can't wait to get home and tell everyone about this. Not for a while, though. I ain't finished with the festival yet. Thank you to you and Joel and everyone.
You've yeed your last haul. Why is there suddenly no music? Another wheel spin. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I could use my Steam Deck to monitor the stream instead of fucking doing what I'm doing now.
Needs a lift home. Off you go.
Hold on, Aisha. I just realized that I'm dumb. I have a whole second computer sitting next to me, and I was like, hey, herder, let me just alt tab.
Lazy holiday after that last one. Just to be clear, you absolutely cannot slow down or take a holiday.
Plug in the power to this baby. Do I know this reference? I don't think so. What was the reference? I wasn't really paying attention. Go to my Twitch Live dashboard. Here we go. Yes, I know how guest star works. Fuck off. There we go. Now I can see my dashboard on a touchscreen. Why the fuck wasn't I already doing this? I'm dumb. I should probably also restart this. Yes.
Here's the pickup location. It should feel like a nice lazy holiday after that last one. Just to be clear, you absolutely cannot slow down or take a holiday.
Sexy black-haired cop from Most Wanted? Yes, I do. I played the living shit out of Most Wanted.
park it here. The passenger shouldn't be far. Now, you needn't worry about their car. I've already organized a breakdown service to come and collect. Which reminds me, the photocopier is broken. Which means I have to print the invoices myself. Which means I need to... Anyway, that's not for you to worry about. There's the passenger. Off you go.
God, I can't remember.
Thanks very much, but how did you get
Obey
here
the
so
law.
quick? You didn't know my car was going to break down before I did you?
I want to see that fucking parody game, Need for Speed game, where you have to drive as perfectly as possible.
It's always like this. Just when you need to get somewhere, a light comes on and the car stops working. It's almost as if it knows I need to go somewhere and is actively working against me. Do you think that's what's actually happening? No, of course not.
No, I know who you're talking about. I think I have
Fantastic. I might keep
that
Gracious
car in my
taxes on the
garage,
speed dial
actually.
and just get rid of the car. It's always been a bit of a banger anyway.
Well, of course I nailed it if it's a fully on-road course. There's nothing particularly challenging on that one. Wait, is Cross... No. The guy who has the... I think his name is Razor. Cross is one of the cops, I think, right? It's been so long. I wanted to stream Most Wanted, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I think I might own it. On PC already.
Oh, yes, hello, you're back. What did you make of that last fare? Excellent, wonderful. Don't tell me there's no time. I have another passenger waiting for you.
Right, yes.
Pickup location is set. It's a bit rural, but I suppose it might be someone coming into town for the day.
Okay, let's pay attention to my drive. Oh, okay, this is where I'm resuming from. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Why don't we just do this? Let's just do that. Fuck, I am so hungry. I might put the stream on break to get something. Although, I don't know if I can get anything right now, actually. Because I haven't been paid yet. These next 2 days, I think I'm just fucking gonna have to go hungry because I started a new job. I get my first paycheck on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I've already ran out of money.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Alright, I need to... Goddamn, I keep getting distracted because I'm thinking about food. Slow it down. And my ADHD is bouncing off the fucking walls. Get some pizza dough. I could do that. Or I could just get the pizza.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Park there, I suppose. Good a place as any.
It's easy to make the pizza when you got the dough, though. Yeah, but that's work.
We're not going off to town. The
Smoke some weed.
destination seems to be in the middle
Beat
of
it like you
nowhere as
beat your
well.
meat.
Never
That's
mind. We
wild.
don't need to know why they're going, do we? Just where. Though you will be careful taking the taxi across country, won't you?
No, the most careful.
Sorry to have bothered you, but my tractor's on the brink, and I'm sorry if this is unorthodox, but I know every blade of grass on this farm, and I'm a little set in my ways, so you'll follow my shortcut precisely, please. Straight across that field to start.
I am not following jack shit. I'm getting the fastest time I can. Oh. I may have made a mistake. Tell me I can drive through this. Okay. That's a tree. Can I drive through this? Yes. Do not beat my meat with the roller. Maybe I should have listened to this guy in the first place. His route seems to have a lot less trees in the way. We're here.
Now, wasn't that a good shortcut? Apologies if it was a little bumpy. A few new blades of grass I'm not yet familiar with, I think.
How was that not? I guess because I slammed into a fucking tree, but... Rollers cost money that I would rather spend on dough. Whatever you say, buddy. I tell you what. Fucking hungry. By the way, Treat Stream is back. This is a great time to mention that. Treat Stream is a Twitch integration that allows you to send me food as a way of more directly supporting the stream than doing a subscription. So yeah. I think I have like 4 different orders on there. Oh, that's 45 cents. Where am I going? Oh no, I was gonna do the taxi missions. I think I have like... See the thing? I have a little bit of cash. I don't have anything on cards, so I can't order DoorDash.
Next passenger has already been.
What cars do I got? We can look at my garage in a sec once I get out of this mission.
20 minutes. What are you waiting for? Go! Just because they're overeager doesn't mean we can be late. Pickup is at Mortimer Gardens, but there's no destination or route. That's odd.
In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn right.
Oh, fuck.
Turn right.
I think there's a couple places I could go to in walking distance, actually. Oh. You said who's doing what now? Hold the phone. Let's just hold on real quick. Just real quick. I just want to check something out real quick. Don't fucking ads. We're just checking something. Real quick, just real quick, you know? Just real quick. It's just real quick. Just real quick. Just a real quick little thing. Just real quick. Once these fucking ads finish, I don't care about your stupid soda, fucking T-Pain, whatever your name is. Oh shit, I almost knocked over my Steam Deck. You can blast these nuts.
Oh, here we go. Wait, that's not popcorn here.
What? Hold on, let me show you guys what I'm saying so that we're not just staring at fucking the game here. Da-da-da-da.
Boing.
Yeah, T-Pain soda. That's definitely what happened. T-Pain soda.
Here we go.
You're gonna go sleep? Okay, have a good night, Avo.
Altered the surface of the floor, so I knew telepathically you were playing Cursed Halo? Hell yeah, of course, yeah. Hi. What's up? How's it going? Oh. I was trying to be polite, you know, Nya. You down here, shallow? Oh no, not more paradoxes. Yeah, sure.
Bet this is an impromptu collab now. Fuck Forza, we're out of here. We're gonna change our category.
Yeah, we could set that up, I'm not sure. Insult and a paradox, damn, yeah.
Where the fuck is... How do I do this? We're gonna go to here, I think it is.
Oh.
Maybe I should just put the stream on break while I'm doing this, but you know what, fuck it, we ball. This is, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
The sniper from ODST.
First, Halo. With... reach level 69 now, uninstall game, exactly. At /_ Gat, if I could spell, Galag hair.
Fuck out of here now.
Halo
Yeah.
Combat Evolved. I could put Master Chief Collection, but it's like...
I
We'll
remember
see.
when I was younger,
Save.
I would, me and my brothers would just play
And then...
some of the flat
You know what I'll
levels
just do?
like
I'll
this
end the
and
stream for
just
YouTube
shoot
and
off
then
the
make it a
arms
separate
of
video.
Of the flood.
This UI looks like GNOME Desktop. And this is Restream. This is a service that I use. I'm live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. As you can see, nobody watches my YouTube, but it means that my VODs stay there forever. So, let me end it for YouTube.